In order to join the Ultimate Pascack Readers Reading Challenge for 2017, you need to make a Goodreads account. So I'm just going to show you how to make an account and then join the Pascack, the Ultimate Pascack group. So I've got a student name, email address, put in your password, and sign up. Sometimes there's an extra verification screen. If you get that screen, just do it a couple of times. They're just verifying that it's a real person and not a robot. We're going to skip this step for the moment. This is not our challenge. What this is the Goodreads challenge, and this is actually the 2016 challenge. So we're going to skip this step as well. Next, you're going to select your favorite genres. This is a way that Goodreads gets to know you as a reader. So you pick the books or the type of books, the genre of books that you are comfortable reading, that you enjoy reading. And they will make recommendations based on some of these selections. But it's by far not the only thing that they'll show you. Continue. This is books that they want to kind of understand what kind of reader you are. So they're going to ask you to rate about 20 books. If you've read any of these books, you can just rate them with stars. It's not an absolute necessity that you participate in this, but if you read the Nanny Diaries or this, what'll happen is they will pick out more books like that they think that you might like. So I go through here a little bit and see if there's anything you like. And sometimes like these are a little bit too much chick lit for me, but we're just going to skip past this because you don't really need to do it. I'm finished rating. Now, it can't make any recommendations because you really only rated 2 books, but you can go down here and say, I'm done, see what's next. Okay, so now you are in. What I'd like to do is direct you to Community. From Community, go to Groups and type in Ultimate Pascack Readers. Click on Search. You'll find our group here. Once you're here, click on Join the Group. It will ask you, this is about how you would want to get email from the group. I usually just click Digest so that any email that comes all at once. Join the group. Now, go down here to the middle of the page where it says 2017 Reading Challenge. And you read here where it says, I want to read, let's say, 20 books. You think you can read 20 books this year. Enter a shelf for this challenge. This is an important step because you can be in several different challenges at one time. So only the books that are logged on to this shelf will be counted towards your challenge. So I'm going to call this challenge my winter challenge. You can call it my books, you can call it 2017 books. I'm just going to pick anything off the top of your head and remember it. So I'm going to click on Save. So now what happens is you get this little progression bar that says 0 out of 20 books have been read. So the next step is, how do you populate that? If you go up here to Search Books, I'm going to search for a book that I think I'd like to read, or I did read, Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. Click on that. you'll see that gives you a nice synopsis of the book. But the important part is over here, want to read. You got a little green rectangle, and if you click on the down arrow, it gives you 3 options: read, currently reading, or want to read. And it also gives you a radio button that you have to click. So I am currently reading. Let's say I'm currently reading this book, and I'm putting it on my Winter Challenge bookshelf. You don't have to save anything. It'll automatically save. So now let's just pretend that 2 weeks have gone by and I finished Underground Railroad. So I go back to the down arrow. I click on read, indicating that I read the book already. It will launch another window that asks you to rate the book. You don't have to rate it, but you do have to make sure it's on your challenge shelf, and you have to date it. So if I finished this on December 16th, I started it on December 1st, and that's enough to have it count. You go up here, okay, and go to save. It has now should be populated on your progression bar. So if I go back, and let me move this over for a second, this little box over here on the top navigation bar is your account, essentially. You're going to go down here to My Groups. Be careful, this My Reading Challenge is not the Pascack Reading Challenge. This is Goodreads Reading Challenge, which you could also participate in if you want to. My Groups, again. And you can bookmark this page, go to Ultimate Pascack Readers, and you will see that 1 of 20 books has been read by, and if I click on that, you'll see that it is the Colson Whitehead Underground Railroad book. And as the year goes on, keep adding books, and hopefully you'll be able to meet your challenge. Thank you.